to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings. Successful Tradings.
Hello, welcome to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings.
Hello, welcome to Successful Trading for this daily market recap. The title of this video today is simply answering a question that you may have had in the past: how to sell high and buy low, but more precisely in the other direction, how to buy low and sell high in the stock markets. We are going to show you a concept of what we are proposing. Then we are going to to share with you some background results, that we have had in the past. And lastly, we are going to show you not one, but two vivid examples of how we did that in today during the trading session. Without any further ado, let us go right ahead and dive in. All right, very good. How to sell high and buy low in the stock market? Well, this is a question that many people may have. For us, we have a strategy here that we have put together for a while now that we have been using. So we have some background results for that. But before we do that, let us go ahead, take some time on here, explain the concept. The concept is identifying a stock that's moving. So for that, we are going to bring this here. So the name of our strategy is called Gangster Sweep, if you will. So there's a background story on that. You can find that on our blog at successfultradings.com. So, but here the concept is really that we want to buy cheap contracts. Yeah. When a stock has shown us that it's moving, it's a set of conditions, could be earnings release, gap up or gap down, we don't care. It could be upgrade, downgrade, any type of news that's making a dividend the company declare or whatever. Any type of news that make the stock move in pre-market, give us an entry condition for that. We can give you the detail. That's an opportunity for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we explain that on our pre-market daily pre-market show every morning, live on YouTube from 8:40 to 9:20 thereabout. So subscribe such that you don't miss that. So that's the concept about it. And the sweeping part of it, so I don't know why I'm putting this picture on here instead of a sweep. That's a private joke that you may find out. So the concept is what? Getting cheap contract. So when we are sweeping, we're going to be saying we want a lot of contract at the cheapest price. So in this case, for instance, here we could say, hey, 15 contract for 1 cent. You're like, can you buy a contract for 1 cent? Just hang on to that question. 5 contract for 10 cents, 3 contract for 20 cents on thereabout. And then the beauty of it is that, folks, we're going to do that in both directions for both the calls and the puts, such that because the stock is moving, but typically we could have a bias. So what could end up happening is that, let's say if these are the calls, we could have a bias to trying to get more contracts. So in that case, let's say we will say, okay, maybe just 5 contracts on here, let's say for this one like this, and then let's say 3 contracts on here. I'm going to show you an example of exactly how we implemented that today in the next session on here. So something like this, if you will, right, at whatever other price, be it limit order that you will. Then you put in your order. The reason we do this because we don't have time to react as human to put all of this order at once the market open. We put the order in just before the market opens, such that the price availability, just hang on to that thought. So this is the concept behind this strategy on how to sell high and buy low. Because obviously, my friend, if you're buying contract at 1 cent, 10 cents, you have a very high probability of selling them much higher. So this is buying low here and selling high. That's what's good on this strategy. So that's the concept. You may have some questions, some nuances. We really invite you, if you're curious about it, find your way to subscribe our service, because we teach this type of strategy. We have so many of them that our subscribers, they can benefit on, like a day like today. We're going to show you actually some example of how they did that today. So here, let's show you some background. You can ask, has this thing worked for you before? Yeah, especially, okay, maybe let's give you here's an example here. Could we put this in presentation mode? Yep. And is there a way for us to use a highlighter? I like to use a highlighter. Which one are you going to use? Green or ink color? Can I highlight? Let's see if we can highlight. Okay, so here we want to bring your attention that these were both at 10 cents. At 10 cents here. Buy low. That's why we are depicting this. The time, August 17, 9:30. Yeah. And then this is the same chart. We are just highlighting different time zone here. So this one is small, but we are showing you here that, hey, at this time already, you are able to start selling those contracts. Yeah. So here, further in the week, the contract we're going, the 10 cents contract that you bought here, my friend, on the 17th. Here we are on the 21st. This was JD. We remember that. That was a 50 bagger. They are going for $5 from 10 cents to $5. Yes, it didn't take just one day, but you get the idea. Here is the 18. Yep, the very next day, you can sell them already at a high of $2, 20 baggers after one day. Yeah. Oh, my favorite. 1 cent. Didn't I say 1 cent earlier? This is Baba on his last earning. How do we know? This is the expiration date here of the 256 call on Baba. 1 cent. And again, 9:30. Why 9:30? Because when we explain the concept that we explained earlier, we are putting in our orders before the market opens. So the likelihood that we're gonna get filled within the first few minutes, first 15 minutes generally. So this was it here at 1 cent, as low as 1 cent. And then it's the same day. Yeah. How do we know that? 8/21, 9:30 Eastern, 8/21, 10:45 Eastern. My friend, your 1 cent has become $2.96, meaning your $1 has become $296, so almost $300. A 30 bagger in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm going to stop there, and we have so many other examples on here. So do I want to keep my annotation? Yes, this thing always does this to me. So it wasn't Disney did it. We did it on Disney from 10 cents to $1.70. Roku did it from 29 cents, if I can read, to $3.30. That's a 10 bagger. If you know by now what a 10 bagger is. Square from 3 cents to $2.65. Okay, so these are some background examples of we have done that before. So, and this is as recently as last earnings. So earnings season started when? Last week with the banks, right? So it continued today. So today, can we show you, can we interest you an opportunity on how we did with this strategy on how to sell high and buy low in the stock market, and especially for us with option on here. So let me bring you, before anything, to show you actually we have a channel dedicated for this strategy. Yeah, we have a channel in our Discord that we call Gangster channel. So this is what was given. I want you to look at the time here. This time here is on Pacific time zone. That's the name of the time of our servers, because we are in Los Angeles. 4:49 a.m. Eastern. So that's no, not Eastern, Pacific time. That's +7:49. We put in our intentions already for our traders. Yeah, folks, this is it, meaning that a good hour and 40 minutes before the market opened, we already knew what we were going to do. So these are our intention. Remember the sweep that I showed you, the range. So for us, this was our range. I'm going to show you exactly in how it works on a chart, the chart of the option. Let's start with the first one. So the one that works on here is going to be this one, the 450 put. So we are going to bring, can we bring the chart of Netflix to set it up properly, or do we go directly to, let me try to see here, where are we going to proceed? Well, we want the chart of the option. So let's go to the chart of the option. So let's go to Netflix, and we're going to bring you the chart. You saw the order there. So that's traders have the ability to do. So here's Netflix. Netflix gap down, right? It was down in pre-market to about around 500 thereabouts. So the 450 we want to bring you, this is the chart of the option. Yeah, so this is how we do it inside of Power E-Trade. So the market open here, this is the first candle, the low of that day is 10 cents. Yeah, and then 9 cents. So we are going to show you that how it works. So this each candle here is 15 minutes. So this 15 minutes is 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour. An hour and 15 minutes, it's exactly 10:30. The candle of 10:30 Eastern time. Yeah, the time here at Eastern. How do we know that? The close of the market is 15:45. That's 16. So the highest here is 45 cents. So with a low of 9 cents. Yeah. So you spend 10 cents thereabout, buy low, you sell high at 45 cents. That's 35 cents of benefit for you. That's a cool 350% gain on Netflix. So I need to write down there for my commentary. 350% gain on Netflix in an hour and 15 or 30 minutes or so. Yeah, this was 10:30. This is an hour. Yeah, the market, yeah, in an hour, you get 350% on Netflix in 1 hour. Fantastic. If we thought that was great, let's also bring you the second example, right? Just, yeah, we can close this one. Just as a reminder, let's flash this one for you again. So Netflix, this was our sweep order for the Ganser strategy. And then here is it for Snap recommending, oh, this is a typo here. Nobody told me that. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. These are calls. Sorry about that. And indeed, yes, we traded calls. How do we know? Well, let me bring the chart of the option. Here's the chart of the option. Yeah, the stock was trading at $29 before its earnings. So people were not trading the 40 calls expiring this week before that, because people. So at the open, this is how it was going. The low here is 13 cents, but I'm going to show you actually an actual trade, and then you're going to be able to appreciate the beauty of this. So buy low here and sell as high anywhere here. This one is, I think it's fat fingers or something. I mean, if somebody get $2 and they're fantastic, but here the high was 83 there above, and if you were patient, up to 89. So from, let's say, 10 cents to 89, that's about, why am I saying 10 cents? I need to show you that. So that's about 79. Yeah, so it's over 700%, between 700, just shy of 800%. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Can we bring you the exact order? Yeah. So can you highlight telex if you can? I don't know. Can you use a brush here? Okay. So buy to open at 10 cents. The chart didn't do. Yeah, well, now I mess it up. The chart was saying that. Do we still have the chart? Look at it here. The chart is saying that this is the low. I'm reading the lows here. Yeah. The chart is saying that it was 13 cents, but the next candle is 12 cents. So I don't know where 10 cents happen. And these things happen, trust me. That's the beauty of this, because against our strategies, pretty much we are stealing those contracts while market makers are not ready because of price discovery in the first 15 minutes. There's so much behind the concept that we will be sharing with you. But in this case here, you can clearly see that. And then the sell, can we look at the sell? So buy low was at 10 cents. The sell here closing the position of 40 for 76 cents in this example on here. So, but it went as high as 89 as you saw yourself, folks. Yeah. So we just gave you the background on how to sell high and buy low. We gave you, so the theory, the concept of the strategy. Then we gave you some past results that we have had on past earnings, because this happened a lot. And then we proceeded by giving you not one, but two vivid examples that took place today on October the 21st in the stock market on how to sell high and buy low to generate how much was it? 300% gains, profits in 1 hour on Netflix, and over, yeah, I mean, in this case here for 660% on the example that we show you, but the trade obviously we could have held on for much longer. So we hope that you enjoy this presentation of this video today on how to buy low and sell high in the stock markets. Please subscribe so that you will catch similar example that will be bringing you, educating you on strategy on how to make more money during the earning season. Until then, have a great day, have a great evening. We will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.